I'm often asked by clients and readers of this column whether they should be taking supplements to help achieve the training goals. My answer is that for general training goals, supplements probably aren't necessary. With a practical training plan and careful diet, you should be able to achieve your targets without reaching for the white plastic bottles in your local health food shop. It's often a different matter for people training with specific events or goals in mind, however. Binge training is common here. You sign up for a marathon and then realize you only have 12 weeks to train. Suddenly, every spare minute is spent out running, which means your body goes from zero to hero pretty much instantly. In such cases, supplements offer useful health and performance benefits. As a personal trainer, I use a select handful year-round and bring in others to help assist with training goals at certain times of year. For me, if there is a clear benefit to be had and no noticeable side effects, supplements are a no-brainer. Below is a list of 10 supplements that can support certain training goals. All are freely available on the market, and I've tested them personally to good effect. For the record, I have no affiliation to any supplement companies or brands. 1. L-glutamine. What it does: prevents catabolism. Glutamine is the most commonly occurring amino acid in the human body. It is responsible for transporting nitrogen into your muscles. Glutamine also plays a large role in metabolism, the functioning of your immune system, protein synthesis, and energy restoration. During heavy workouts, your body's glutamine levels can become depleted, sometimes taking a week to get back to a normal level. Supplementing glutamine allows you to work out rigorously without running the risk of depleting your natural stores. Who should take it? Anyone involved in heavy activity would stand to benefit from the supplementation of glutamine. Typically though, glutamine is used by those looking to strip fat or who are on a cutting phase. The goal of weight loss is often accompanied by increased exercise volume and a reduction in caloric intake, so the extra barrier of protection from catabolism that glutamine provides is warmly welcomed. 2. Whey protein. What it does: increases protein consumption. Whey protein shakes are probably the most widely used sports supplement on this list. They are a clean and simple way to reach your daily protein intake quota. If you come in shy of the amount of protein you need per day, generally 0.7 grams per pound of body weight, you risk falling into catabolism. Protein helps your muscles repair and grow after exercise. Who should take it? Anyone with a goal of strength and muscle building is going to need a high protein intake to repair the deliberate muscle tissue damage sustained through training. Whey protein makes it easier to get to your set amount without having to consume huge amounts of food. What it does: boosts immune function. Vitamin C is probably the most widely used single vitamin. It's known as an antioxidant, and is often recommended as a remedy for the common cold. There is even research to suggest that it may have cancer-preventing properties due to its ability to aid the body in fighting off malicious cells. Who should take it? The RDA for vitamin C intake is 40 mg per day, although, as with many health guidelines, the numbers suggested only really take into account the amount necessarily to avoid health problems relating to a vitamin deficiency. In the fitness industry, we're far more focused on optimizing health. I'd take vitamin C year-round to avoid minor colds and flus, and if I do feel something creeping up on me, I'll take a high dose of 20,000,000 mg, which I find often turns the tide in my favor and allows me to avoid getting sick. In my opinion, anyone with a strenuous and active lifestyle should consider supplementing vitamin C as a general boost to the immune system. 4. Beta-alanine. What it does: boosts endurance. Beta-alanine is a non-essential amino acid responsible for the amount of carnosine in our muscles. Carnosine is heavily involved in sports performance. It's a pretty intricate process to go into how exactly beta-alanine acts in the body, but the upshot is that it creates more carnosine, which stabilizes the pH level of your muscles and in turn translates to a better performing athlete. Who should take it? Credit photo by Ryan Brown. Shutterstock. Beta-alanine is particularly useful for those involved in performance sports like boxing, MMA, hockey, rugby, and athletics because it increases aerobic endurance and allays muscular fatigue. It also offers potential benefits to bodybuilders. 5. Creatine. What it does: boosts performance. Creatine has a bad reputation, but fundamentally it's a nitrogenous organic acid that occurs naturally in your body. It leads to greater ATP creation in the body, which translates into greater amounts of energy available under strain. For example, an athlete who could squeeze out 5 reps on a given weight without creatine could feasibly expect to get 6 or 7 reps out of the same weight. As long as other things are optimized, it would lead to exercise and strength gains. Who should take it? Anyone looking to perform better at a sport in which high levels of exertion are required, or anyone aiming to gain muscle mass and strength. The drawback to creatine is that it makes your cells retain water, which means you can gain in size without functionally gaining in strength. Personally, I've found the marginal gains I've experienced from creatine haven't been worth the effort and money, but that's just a personal preference. What it does increases testosterone production and helps recovery. ZMA, zinc, monomethionine and aspartame and magnesium aspartate is used by many bodybuilders and athletes as a recovery aid. Studies suggest it raises testosterone production by up to 30%. Personally, this is my favorite on the list. I find it helps me recover quicker from exercise, sleep better, and increases my libido pretty significantly. Who should take it? In my experience, ZMA has 0 side effects, so I take the supplement year-round. Anyone who is looking for faster recovery can try it, but, as ever, bear in mind that different people react in different ways to any substance. Always start on low doses and avoid the pill for every ill mindset. 7. Spirulina. What it does aids physical well-being. Spirulina is a type of algae that grows in tropical and subtropical environments. It's a very rich source of antioxidants, such as proteins, vitamins, minerals and fatty acids. This makes spirulina a great thing to include in healthy shakes and smoothies, and for many people is one of the core supplements used for overall health and wellness. Who should take it? Spirulina can benefit everyone, but its antioxidant properties may be particularly useful for those putting themselves through heavy training, either as part of a period of caloric restriction or in preparation for an endurance event in which many hours of grueling training are required. Spirulina has also been shown to reduce the release of histamine, which means it could help those suffering from persistent allergies. 8. Glucosamine. What it does supports joints. Glucosamine is formed naturally in the body as a combination of glucose and the aforementioned amino acid glutamine. It repairs cartilage and other tissue. While we form glucosamine naturally, production in our bodies slows as we age. Who should take it? Research suggests that glucosamine is useful for those suffering with osteoporosis and rheumatoid arthritis. However, as we grow out of our 20s and 30s, it is wise for all of us to start thinking of joint support. Glucosamine is a great choice as a protective barrier for our joints, and is often taken in combination with the supplement MSM. 9. Sesamin. What it does. Fat loss. Sesamin is a lignin found in sesame seeds. As a supplement, it's marketed for its supposed fat loss properties. Sesamin is said to help you lose blubber in 2 ways. Firstly, it helps oxidize fat cells so that it is easier for your body to burn your existing body fat, and secondly, it sends signals to the body telling it to store less fat from incoming calories. Sesamin does all of this without the buzzy, heart-racing effects of thermogenics such as caffeine. There's a lack of clinical evidence to prove its worth, so you have to treat sesamin with caution, but I have to say that personally I've found it to be the most effective fat loss supplement I've used in isolation. On a fat-cutting phase, one combines sesamin with CLA and raspberry ketones. Who should take it? Anyone looking to strip the body fat without taking uncomfortable thermogenic fat burners. Sesamin can be used in periods of cutting or dieting to reduce body fat, or all year round to maintain a leaner physique. 10. Multivitamins and multiminerals. What it does. Overall health. By the time our food has been harvested, refined, packaged, transported and left on supermarket shelves, a lot of its original nutrients are lost. Eating the highest quality food can offset this challenge considerably, but it's expensive and not always practical. As a workaround, I recommend that everyone takes the multivitamin and multimineral supplement each day to keep the body enriched with essential nutrients. Who should take it? Everyone, especially those engaged in heavy physical activity or who are unable to fully control their diet or quality of food sources. Many health problems, both minor and major, can be traced back to a vitamin or mineral deficiency. If I could take just one supplement on this list, this would be it. Scott Laidler is a film industry personal trainer from London. Visit Scott at www.scottlaidler.com for online personal training and free fitness resource how to choose the best protein shakes for you.